Shalom, Kol Haloyim, La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rachak Kodash. That's the ancient Paleo Hebrew for all praises to the Heavenly Father, which his true name is Yahweh, and the name of his only begotten Son, which his true name is Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Ruwell. Honors and salutations to you, fellow laborers, all you Akim that's doing the work of true sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwap that believe as well. Back at you with another quick lesson, Lord willing, edifying. I want to say fair use, fair use. My videos are not for, monetized or any monetary purposes at all. It's only for educational and edification purposes. So with that being said, I want to say fair use, fair use. Now this analyst on this show, courtesy of this show right here, is called Bad Faith. He makes a good point, and I want you to hear his point because here it is. The small hats are, being persecuted, rightfully so, and they're trying to put the blame on everyone else besides themselves, which is who is to blame for it? All the things that's going on around the earth, and they know it. And so right now they're doing just like their forefather Cain. All right, because Cain was known as the wicked. All right, the scriptures say that the wicked one, or not as the wicked one as Cain, right? Because Cain was the wicked one before the flood, and then everyone comes back after the flood, and Cain came back as Esau, Edom, which is known as the wicked as well. Okay, and the top tribe within the house of Esau, Edom, or the nation of Esau, Edom, is the Amalekites, which are the small hats today. Okay, the JOOWs, and right now they're being persecuted, and now they want to cry wolf. When their destructive ways and their evil and wicked behavior have shown that they are the cursed people of the Lord. All right, scripture speak about the people of the Lord's curse, and it speaks about Idumea. Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom. All right, that's Isaiah the 34th chapter. So let's hear what this analyst say, and I want you to listen very carefully, because this is the same tactics they use all the time when they push their lies through their mainstream news media. All right, which is their way of trying to control the narrative. Okay, so fair use, fair use. Here you go.
Has been going with on the international stage from numerous government officials is they have been arguing that South Africa is the legal arm of Hamas. I'm not joking. That's literally the line that they said. In justifying instituting proceedings, South Africa makes much of its obligations under the Genocide Convention. It seems fitting then that it be instructed to comply with those obligations itself, to end its own language of delegitimization of Israel's existence, end its support for Hamas, and use its influence with this organization.
And there you go. And that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They want to put the blame on everyone else except for themselves. This is the book of Psalms 58. And let's see, start at verse, start at 1. I'm gonna read the NLT side. It says, Psalms 58:1. It says, Justice, justice, do you rulers know the meaning of the word? Do you judge the people fairly? No, you plot injustice in your hearts, which is the mind. The word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lab, which means the mind. Okay. said you spread violence throughout the land, and that's true. This is how Esau moves. It says, verse 3, these wicked people are born sinners. Even from birth, they have lied and gone their own way. So even from birth, they're speaking lies. And this is this is the behavior of the wicked. Okay, how can you now if you're not familiar with what's going on with the ICJ, the International Criminal Judicial Court? So South African leaders, with support of other countries, numerous of countries, me and South Africa, stepped up first to they called out the small hats for their war crimes and genocidal war which going on over on the Palestinians, the so-called Arabs, all right, which are the Ishmaelites in the Bible. And what you have going on is that they're trying to shift the focus and the blame on everyone but themselves, and we see that they're the ones that have pretty much destroyed, from what the news sources say. All of them say about 70 to 80% of Gaza is destroyed and it is inhabitable. Okay, and that's all due to the small hatters. All right, the people that's labeled that call themselves Israeli. All right, that's all they're doing. Their government's the one that rolled out these missiles and bombs and I mean, they destroyed everything over there pretty much. And I'm not having no pity party for the so-called Arabs. They're just as guilty as the so-called Israelis. Okay, because neither one of them belong in that land. We know that that land belongs to the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. Okay, and so everything that's going on, is all because of the Lord is really getting ready to remove them out of that land, all of those heathen. Okay, but this is their this is their excuse to what they're doing. It's, well, people supporting terrorists. Well, I would say those who even say they're terrorists in the world are the very terrorists themselves. Notice that Esau always calling for others being terrorists. But what about you, Esau? All right, if everybody else is, if the so-called Arabs and everyone else, is terrorists, what are you, Esau? Because no one have destroyed anything more than you. People, places, things, whatever. All right, this is Psalms. Let me see. Psalms chapter 10, verse 2 in the NOT. It says, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. And that's what's going on, because you have evil plans. And that's the reason why you have been removing the people of Gaza. Okay. Which they're going to be removed. All of you going to be, all of you going to be removed. So it's it's not nothing that we don't know. The Lord's going to remove all of you out of our land, because we know the Lord's going to cleanse that land by fire. Okay. But the evil plans that you have for other people, like you've been hearing about, one of the things that was thrown out there was that there was that the Palestinians were sitting on land that had oil a great source of oil and other resources. You know, how true is that? I don't know, but it's been circulating the news for some time. Okay, trying to build a canal, all kind of things. Okay, they're trying to build it's supposed to be a new shipping canal that that runs from those different parts of Gaza, especially I think it was southern Gaza, or both strips, the North Strip and the Western Strip, and the Southern Strip. Okay, so it says, verse 3: For they brag about their evil desires, they praise the greedy and curse the Lord. All right, and that's true, man. Let's jump down to verse. They're very greedy. Psalm 73 says that they have more than heart could wish. Okay, these people get everything. They get billions on billions annually from different various countries, especially America. America alone gives them billions of dollars. Okay, and they give them billions of dollars in weaponry. When they want some resources, who they send out for that? America. America is the Edomites' military capital. Um, Verse 5: Yet they succeed in everything they do. They do not see your punishment awaiting them. Yeah, they don't see the punishment that the Lord has in store for them. I mean, even in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it says that the Edomites was not promised any mercy from the Heavenly Father. They do not see your punishment awaiting them. They sneer at all their enemies. They think nothing bad will ever happen to us. We will be free from trouble forever. Yeah, because their thoughts is, like it says in Psalms 49, is that they're going to be in power forever. And no one's going to take them out of power. Let's get that. Psalms 49. Psalms 49 and 11 says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Yeah, and that's true. Okay. They think they're going to be in power forever. They're going to just continue to pass down um, their inheritance from generations. And that includes ruling. And the lands that they've stolen, they call them by their own names. Hence, you have this place called America. All right. When you look up the word America, America goes back to who? All right, Amerigo Vespucci. Okay. It was never known as America before they came over here and raped, robbed, and murdered, so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, from our land. We never called it America. Okay, but they took this land from us just like they're taking the land of Gaza from the so-called Arabs, which is not the so-called Arabs' land as well. So they're just as guilty. But the point is, this is how the Edomites move. They move like that. They always looking to do evil, all right, and wicked things. And then when some evil and wicked come upon them, all right, right now you have it where they've been called out for their evil and wickedness. And now it's a problem. Because for a long time, they wasn't being called out for their wickedness. Okay? And now they've been called out. Now it's a problem. Let me see. We got the Apocrypha for this one. Let's get the Apocrypha. Bear with me 1 second. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 9. I'll actually start up a little bit. I start at verse 7. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and starting at verse 7. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which containeth all things hath knowledge of the voice. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. And we see that the small hats are always speaking unrighteous things. All right. From them claiming the land, which, Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, going to them claiming the land with the spiteful minds. All right, claiming they're the people of the Lord. They're trying to put their nationality on the so-called Arabs. They call some of them admit that the people over here, all right, they are ruling over here in America are Edomites, but then at the same time they call them the so-called Arabs Amalek, and Amalek goes back to the house of Esau, Edom. I mean, they just speak vanity, man, and lies, man. Okay. It says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. And this is what we're going to see. We're going to witness the wicked be punished, because the Lord said he will not at all acquit the wicked. And the top wicked family within the house of Esau, Edom, is the Amalekites, which all you small hats, man. You JOOWs, man. Verse 9. For inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly. All right. Yeah, inquisition goes into inquiring. All right. And inquiry, all right, same thing, shall be made in your counsels, because you're the ungodly. It says, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. And what we're watching, the wicked deeds of you small hats. And we just seen where you have this underground tunnel. Okay. Underground tunnel right here.
My relationship.
Bear me 1 second, Shalaki, for the commercial.
Exercise was pretty much non-existent. I think the longest time that I've...
Again, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use. I want you to see what's going on. All right. Secret tunnels right here. Again, fair use, fair use. Yeah, tunnels down here where you got baby strollers, and shit like that, mattresses with stains on them. Filthy mattresses at that. Look at this. Look at this. Clearly, a car seat or a high chair for a baby. Come on, man. And then you look up the history. Look up their history, right? They're known to have these different cases against them. All right. Which I typed in, the pedo cases against the small hats. And there's many articles that leads to them committing pedo behavior, and they're escaping, going back. These small hats commit pedo offenses, and they'll go to the land of they'll go to the Holy Land, which they claim in their possession, to escape justice. Okay? Look at this. And this is nothing new. This is nothing new. Look at this. Man accused small hat pedos in U.S. flee to where? The land of what? Israel. And this is what they do. This is why, you know, Cain was known as a fugitive. A fugitive is someone's fleeing justice. See? So it's no difference. All your wicked deeds. Let me read that again. The Wisdom of Solomon, 1-9. Because we're watching all the wicked deeds of Esau, Edom, beginning with Amalek. The scriptures tell you that Amalek was the first of the nations. We're watching your wicked deeds on display. So it says back in Wisdom of Solomon 1-9, for inquisition, which is a questioning too, by the way, it goes into questioning, shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. Okay? So we're witnessing the wicked deeds of you Edomites, man. And you are a bunch of wicked people, man. All right, you can't get around that. Okay? Let's go. Let me go and bring this out. Gotta get 2 Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians 2:8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yeah, who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. Okay. He calls him what? The border of wickedness. Malachi 1:4, going right to the point. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. So this is who you are, the border of wickedness. Okay? All you Edomites from Amalek on down. And yes, Amalek goes back to the house of Esau, Edom. He's the grandson of Edom. Okay? When you look it up, Genesis 36:8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, right? And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir, verse 9, right? When you keep going, now to verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. And these were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. So there you go. Esau's son had a son named, Esau's son bare a son, or put his seed in a woman, and she brought forth Amalek. And how does your bloodline go? By the house of your fathers. Numbers 1:18. It says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their posts. So there you go. All right. Pedigree goes into bloodline, if you don't know. See, the record of descent of an animal, which not just an animal, but people as well, showing it to be purebred. All right. And it says, let's put up all of it. It says ancestry, descent, lineage, see, genealogy. Okay. And it goes by your fathers, man. All right. See, birth, race, blood, bloodline, history, stemma, which goes into sperm. Okay. So Amalek is ruling. All right. Who is Amalek? Of the house of Esau, Edom. So the Edomites as a nation is ruling. It just, the Amalekites is the elite or the top family within Esau, which are the central banking families, the small hats. Okay. And they all been revealed, man. You're all been revealed. And you now you're upset because the Lord have revealed you, and now you're lashing out. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So what does the word uncover means? Uncover means to, well, let's look it up. The Hebrew word there is galah. It says to uncover, remove, part to go into exile, to uncover oneself, to discover or show oneself, to reveal himself, to be uncovered, to be revealed. Right here. To be revealed. All right. That's what's going on. Look at that. To reveal oneself. And that's what's going on. The wicked have been revealed. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because you're not in control. So the Lord set you up in power for a reason. All right. The whole case, like you got a court case, the evidence has to be presented before the court. Right? So you have the evidence and it's presented before the court, which the Most High is the judge. All right. And the evidence that's being presented is all slam dunk evidence that's going to cause this case to be an easily judged case. All right. This case is going to be a for sure win. Okay, and this is what's happening. This is what's going on. The case against the Edomites is so vast. It's so much evidence. And for everything, as you know, as regarding, actions, there are always consequences. There are always consequences for your actions. Always have been, always will be. All right. And at the end of the day, what your actions are, whether they're good or bad, will determine the consequences or the judgment that follows after. Okay, and the judgment for the Edomites that's going to be upon you is not going to be mercy with that. This is James 2:13 on the NLT. It says, "There will be no mercy for those who have not shown mercy to others." And these Edomites have not shown anyone mercy, man. But if you have been merciful, the Most High will be merciful when He judges you. So you Edomites have a long stare in the mirror, to reflect on when you have been merciful to others, especially us Israelites. And if you're honest with yourself, but the Esau ain't gonna tell the truth. He only speak lies. But the truth is, he's gonna have judgment without mercy because he have not shown mercy to no one. Okay. So with that, I pray that this video have been edifying. And to the next video, I want to say Shalom.